So, hi, St Clement's parents, it's Year 1 parents. My name is Mr Paul, I'm the head teacher here at St Clement's, and I'm joined today by Mrs Burns. She's socially distanced from over there.
Hello.
And we're going to run through the Year 1, Welcome to Year 1 presentation for you video that you will see. So, Mrs Burns, over to you.
Okay, it's lovely to see you all. Sorry that we have to do it this way. Welcome to Year 1. The first thing we're going to do is to help you to meet the team. So we have Miss Bissett, who is year leader. We have Mr Brown, who is Panther class. Sorry, Miss Bissett is also in Tiger class. Panther class is led by Mr Brown. Leopard class, we have a job share, so Mrs Arnold is there on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I am there on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. And then we're joined by some amazing TAs who support us in the different classes. Miss Columbine works with Miss Bissett, Mr Clements in Panthers, Miss Monday in Leopard, and Mrs Foot is a year group support on some of the days.
Should we just, there's also Miss Columbine and Miss Monday are also higher level teaching assistants, which means that they have done a second qualification to allow them to teach their class. So sometimes they may teach the class to cover the class, just so you know that's the case.
Thank you. Okay, so just going through the times, obviously this is a bit different at COVID, but at the moment children arrive at school at 5 to 9. We go straight into hand washing. Registration and morning activity follows that. By 9:15 we go into our phonics groups, and the children do move around, but they keep within the Year 1 bubble. At 10 o'clock we've got English. At 10:30 playtime, and the children will play with their classes in a safe area. At 10:45 after play and hand washing, we go into Click, which is part of our maths learning, followed by maths. And then the children have their playtime before lunchtime this year at 11:45. At 12:15 they come in and they have their lunch in the classes. At 1 o'clock we are back to phonics and story. By 1:20 we're into PE. 1:50 we do learning power, which is a bit like the continuous provision that the children were having when they were in early years. And at 2:40 we like to finish the day with worship. Just to say that obviously because of COVID-19 we have to limit parents and carers access to the school. So when it's a wet weather day you'll be able to pick your children up from their regular spot. So this means they really do need to have waterproof coats, because they and we could be standing out there for some time. So please make sure you send them with a waterproof coat. Okay, going on to uniform. Our biggest ask of you is please make sure that all uniform is named. We understand that it's expensive. We really don't want children to lose things. So please can you ensure it's named, including hats, coats, scarves. And please check it every so often, because sometimes if you name it with a pen, obviously as it goes through the wash, gradually it wears off. The children wear white polo t-shirts. Please don't send them in proper shirts. That's a nice thing we say for Year 2. Black skirt, pinafore dress or trousers. Purple logo school jumper or cardigan. That you do need to get from the school shop. The rest of the uniform you can get from Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's. Their shoes. Please, can it be Velcro, unless you are totally convinced your child can tie their own laces, because we won't be able to do that for them. In the summertime, the girls can wear purple gingham dresses or black tailored knee-length shorts, and obviously the boys in shorts would be nice at that time. Black or purple tights underneath the skirts or the dresses for the girls in the cold weather. No hooped earrings at all, please, only studs. And studs, and even those mustn't be worn for PE. And in fact, we're doing PE most of the time at the moment. So really, if at all possible, no earrings, but certainly studs, and the children will have to cover them up themselves. No watches or jewellery. Shoulder length hair or longer hair needs to be tied up. We really want to stop nits going round and save everybody all those problems. So please have it tied up. Black, white or purple hairbands and clips only. No cat ears or giant colourful bows, please. Can you keep that for parties and the weekend? So this year PE will be taking place Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday morning, and it will be taught in shorter focus sessions. So at the beginning, because of COVID, we are not going to be changing for PE, so you don't need to bring your PE kits in at the moment. We'll tell you if that changes. Please ensure your child has proper, robust school shoes so that they can do PE safely. They should be shoes which have a strap and a rubber sole, which is good for moving and running around. Velcro trainers would also be acceptable for the autumn term if they were black. Okay, moving on to our topics. We are kicking off the year with thinking about Marvellous Me, and then we're going to move on to Once Upon a Time. In the spring term, our topic will be Animal Adventures, and in the summer term, our topics will be the Jurassic Coast, and we'll get very excited about dinosaurs and toys.
The Once Upon a Time, Mrs. Burns, the Once Upon a Time topic, can you just briefly tell us, because they're going to do that in this autumn term, what sort of things are they going to be doing on Once Upon a Time?
Okay, well, it's often a topic that we do in early years, but we're aware that many children missed a lot of their early years. So we're just looking at lots of traditional tales and starting to understand how stories have a beginning, a middle and end, starting to understand about characters in stories. And within this, we will also be thinking about writing phrases and starting to write sentences. We'll be developing the children's language. A lot of this is about language, about retelling the story.
It's an exciting topic, isn't it? It's a very
yes,
exciting topic,
absolutely. Yes, completely. And stories that will appeal to boys and girls. So, your child as a learner. We will support your child as a learner, teaching them to be resilient, resourceful, reflective and reciprocal. And those are our school learning values. So that's teaching them to hang on in there, to not give up, to be creative, to think, what can I do better? What am I really proud of? And to learn to work with others in being reciprocal. We will assess your child regularly to ensure that they are making expected progress and that work given is at the correct level of challenge for them. Children who are not meeting national expectations for learning will be given additional support to fill the gaps and make progress. Reading. All of our children love reading and to be able to access and read books. So we will send home a levelled home reading book with each child every Monday. These books must be returned on a Thursday. It's really important you do because we want to keep everybody safe, and in case you're concerned, we're going to put them in a box and have it sealed right through to the following Monday before it's touched. So hopefully any germs that are around won't have survived. So we've thought very carefully about how to keep you and your family safe during this time. We will continue to reward children for reading at home with this year's Olympic-themed reading rewards. Each day that your child reads at home, you will sign one of the boxes on the reward chart. And this is your child reading, not you reading to them. And once a day, so you may well have them reading several times a day, but please can we ask that you just sign the box once a day, please. And your child will need to show a member of staff the sheet at the beginning of the day so that we can organise the reward. That's kind of the expectation, that they're responsible for showing us rather than us having to keep checking that. Okay, home learning, of course, has changed this year. So from September to October half term, your child will receive a grid with a different learning task to complete at home. We ask that you take a photo and email their learning to us as they complete tasks. So the book goes home and you can use the book to do the tasks in it, but don't send the book back in, please. And from November onwards, we will be using an app called Google Classroom to set home learning tasks and for you to send photos and messages about how your child is getting on. The teachers will be able to give your child feedback and comment on their learning. More details about this will be sent to you nearer the time.
email address that you would use to send in work, the home learning that's been completed is the parent-St Clements at coastalpartnership.co.uk. But we will make sure that that's in the booklet that you get at home.
Okay, parent support. At St Clements, we recognise the positive impact that you as a parent or carer has on the progress of your child's learning. We very much see it as a partnership thing. Due to the current COVID-19 situation, the way that we will offer workshops and learning support for parents this year, of course, has to be different. Details of these will be shared with you throughout the year, but please try and attend. And the lovely thing is, you will be to attend. It doesn't have to be a certain time, so they will be accessible to you. So hopefully lots of you can get involved with those. At this time, we're not offering face-to-face appointments or meetings. If you need to speak with your class teacher, then a video call or phone call will be the way ahead.
So that's the end of the presentation for the Year 1 presentation. Mrs. Burns, thank you so much for joining me today to do this presentation. It was quite unusual for us, but we managed it, we made it through. Year 1, you're going to have a fantastic year. We're really looking forward to seeing you grow and develop this year. Parents, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Oh, and can I just say, your children have settled so well. They have been so adaptable. They're understanding. One day they're on a table, another day they're on the floor, and they have just completely got on with it, and we're really, really proud of all of them. So thank you for your part in that.
That's lovely. That's lovely news. Brilliant. Thank you, Mrs. Burns, for joining me, and parents, bye-bye.